Melissa.
And I'm Kim. Welcome to another episode of Dab with Honey.
So today we wanted to share with you some of our favorite warm beverages that we kind of like all year long, but especially in the fall and the winter time. Kim and I are both big hot beverage consumers, and so we wanted to share with you some of our favorite combinations and see if maybe you have some of your favorite combinations that you can share with us in return.
So tea plays a huge role in our life. Alyssa, though she is extremely passionate about coffee,
yes,
does try to, luckily I don't really care for coffee, so tea is my main squeeze, but we both, we've been spending the weekend together and we've been doing nothing but drinking tea and talking the entire time. It's just to get like one tea kettle after another. And what we like so much about it is that there are also some health benefits that come with tea.
One of my favorite things in the afternoon when I'm kind of hitting like the 3 o'clock low, what I'll do is I'll turn to yerba mate. And this is something that I actually was introduced to more recently. Yerba mate grows in South America and it's very popular for them, and it's a tree. It's like the leaves of a tree, I believe. And it is a tea, and it's hard to describe the flavor, but I make an yerba mate latte. It's one of my favorites, and so I'll just take one of the bags of yerba mate, steep it like I would any tea bag, and then add sweetener and an almond milk or whatever type of milk that you would typically add to coffee or tea. Add it in, and it makes a really yummy afternoon drink. And something I should note, yerba mate does have caffeine, but it's a lot less than coffee, and it's loaded with antioxidants and some other really great health benefits. So it's something to consider trying if you've never had it before.
It's something else that that I absolutely love is green tea.
Mm-hmm.
And green tea, although I believe it is pretty high, it can be pretty high in the caffeine area.
Yeah, it's less than black tea and significantly less than coffee, but definitely it still has caffeine.
Yeah. However, it is great, and my naturopath even told me sometimes when you just get tired of drinking water, but you're trying to drink enough water in the day, especially as the weather starts to get colder, that green tea actually does count in the water category. So
green tea and other herbal teas, such as chamomile here,
or mint or peppermint, or and something that's really fun is even mixing some of the herbal teas.
Sure.
And I know sometimes I'll put like in a tea ball, I'll put a little bit of mint tea and a little bit of chamomile tea.
Mm-hmm.
And because chamomile can be a little bit boring, even though I love it like right before I go to bed.
Sure.
But sometimes I want it to be a little more exciting. So the herbal teas are great.
Right. And some little side note, kind of fun little side note about chamomile tea is it does, as many of you may know, the scent as well as the ingesting it actually offers a calming property to your body. And they say over time, there have been studies that have shown that it can actually lessen menstrual cramps in women. If you consume chamomile tea on a regular basis, it can help to at least minimize some of the discomfort you might experience during that time of the month. So something to keep in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And I discovered this great company actually a couple years back. A friend introduced me to this company called Adagio Teas. And the really cool thing about Adagio is if you're not sure what type of teas you really like and you want to try a broad spectrum at a really low price, because it can be quite expensive.
It can.
And the cool thing about this company, Adagio Teas, is they have lots and lots of different kinds of teas. And for $2 or $3, you can get something, I think this is 8 or 10 cups of tea, and you can just try it out. For instance, I tested this hazelnut one. It's a black leaf tea. And they tell you exactly, what temperature, how long you should steep it. They make it really easy for you.
Yeah.
And they come in different packets where you can get a variety pack if you're not sure if you like green tea or white tea or black tea or what the difference is. You can kind of get a little tester for 10 or 12 bucks.
Sure.
And get an idea of what you really like. And when you find something that you really love, like I did with the masala chai that they have, then you can get a huge bag at a really reasonable price, and it's something to have around.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed our discussion about tea, and hopefully you're as inspired by tea as we are.
Yeah, and if you're not, and you're not sure about it, I mean, probably in the last 6 years, my interest has really grown around tea, and I've just been exploring. And Adagio teas did really help me actually explore a lot more, because at a low price point, I could like go for it and explore all kinds of different like weird teas. But it's kind of a fun adventure.
Yeah, it is. So I hope this information helps to consciously sweeten your life.